My overall experience with Stewart Signs was a very positive one. Our rep was very attentive. He knew when not to push too hard. He knew when to call back, and overall it was fantastic. You know, Stewart Signs stood out with regard to their manufacturing processes. The fact that when I called them, they were attentive, they wanted my business, and overall that experience was the best. They just didn't give up. You know, they went back and forth as many times as they needed to make it right for us, and that was a focus for them. We looked at so many options, and with Stewart Signs, they gave us the customability of the sign. You know, we looked at there's just so many options that we had to choose from, and the designers and the reps and who we dealt with really came through for us for what we wanted as far as color samples and, you know, all the things that go along with that. Our rep, you know, during the process we had to put the project on hold because of some issues with our business, and we just needed to wait. And as soon as I told him that, he didn't bug me, he didn't hound me for the business. He was very professional in that. When I called him back, we picked up right where we left off, and that was a huge thing for us. The priority in terms of cost versus the sign functionality, we looked at it as both. The cost first, but that seemed to diminish as we looked at the functionality and what good that sign would actually do for us. We're on a very busy highway. Traffic moves relatively fast, and you know, just capturing that audience, the LED function seemed to outweigh the cost. Cost is always a factor for a small business, but it wasn't as big as it started out to be. Being able to express ourselves and put our message out to the people that are driving by. They drive by fast, so the better we do that job, the better our messages are received, and we've already seen a result of that, and people stopped because they saw the sign. For anyone that's thinking about getting a new sign, I would definitely suggest and recommend Stewart Signs. We've had a number of people ask us about it, where we got it. So was the sign worth the effort and expense? At this point, I would say absolutely. We've had the sign for a few months now, and you know, and I'll say this: we had an issue with one of the pixels on our sign, and without question, Stewart Signs sent out a new one, and you know, they were really on top of that. And our overall experience, people see it, they read it, they stop, which is ideally the purpose of having the sign. The experience is good. The retention of the customers are good, and our message is read versus so many other options. So I would definitely recommend it. It's worth it.